The Red Devils recently parted with £52 million to land Fred from Shakhtar Donetsk before signing young Portuguese right-back Diogo Dalot from Porto. The transfers show Mourinho is still building for the future, as well as signing players ready for first-team action, as he looks to dethrone Pep Guardiola next season. But what about the first 5 players he signed at the club? Who are these players? How much did he pay for them? How have their careers at Old Trafford panned out? And what does all this say about Mourinho's recruitment policy? We take a look below. Jose Mourinho has been Manchester United boss since 2016. Action images via Reuters. Name: Eric Bailly signed from Villarreal. Signed when? June 30, 2016. Price: £30 million. Position: centre-back. Success? Yes, but it's complicated. Some Manchester United fans would probably tell you that Eric Bailly is the best signing Mourinho has made at Old Trafford. Comfortable on the ball, strong in a tackle, and extremely quick, Bailly is everything you would want from a modern centre-back, but his career in Manchester hasn't always been that straightforward. Bailly found game time harder to come by towards the end of last season, after he apparently upset Mourinho by refusing to play against West Brom due to illness before reporting to training the next day. The Ivory Coast international was even left out of the FA Cup final, with Phil Jones taking his place and upending Eden Hazard to concede a match-winning penalty. Name: Henrik Mkhitaryan. Signed from Borussia Dortmund. Signed when? July 5, 2016. Price: £30 million. Position: midfield. Success? No, Henrik Mkhitaryan looked great when he first pulled on a Manchester United shirt, but it wasn't long before he suddenly found game time harder to come by. This, coupled with off-the-pitch issues with Mourinho, sparked speculation that the Armenian stint at Manchester United would be a short one. And indeed it was, with Mourinho offloading the midfielder as part of an elaborate swap deal to sign Alexis Sanchez from Arsenal. Name: Paul Pogba. Signed from Juventus. Signed when? August 8, 2016. Price: £89 million. Position: midfield. Success? Yes and no. So much was expected of Paul Pogba when he returned to Manchester United as the prodigal son and prepared to tear up the Premier League. Fans keeping track of his career after his first stint at United were used to seeing him smashing them in from distance in a Juventus shirt, and looking every bit the £89 million player the Red Devils had just resigned. But it's fair to say Pogba's second stint at Manchester United hasn't always gone to plan, with the player clashing with Mourinho on occasion over tactics. Pogba has shown glimpses of utter brilliance, like in United's derby win over Manchester City, but it still feels as if the jury is out on the Frenchman. Name: Victor Lindelof. Signed from Benfica. Signed when? June 30, 2017. Price: £31 million. Position: centre-back. Success? No, the fact that 2 of Mourinho's first 4 signings were centre-backs shows how short Manchester United were in the position. And arguably they still are, what with question marks of Bailly's long-term future, and the fact Victor Lindelof has failed to become the player Manchester United fans were expecting. At 23 years old, the Swede is still relatively young for a central defender, but there is a fear he hasn't stood out when given a chance in the first team. What's more, he has also been linked with the move away in this transfer window. Name: Romelu Lukaku. Signed from Everton. Signed when? July 9, 2017. Price: £75 million. Position: forward. Success? Yes, Mourinho's 5th transfer is certainly one of his best. Manchester United were in need of a quality goalscorer when the Portuguese was named top dog at Old Trafford, and he delivered by bringing in the Belgian. Not only that, but he signed the striker from under the nose of his former club Chelsea, who were favourites to land Lukaku at the time. They were forced to sign Alvaro Morata as a backup option, who has so far failed in reaching the same heights as Lukaku in the Premier League.